This is a tutorial for administrators of Opendium's Iceni online safety systems. In this video, we're looking at auditing the images that users are viewing. Maybe you have a student who the system has automatically disabled after they were trying to look at pornography, and you need to see what they were looking at. Or there could be a user that you need to keep a close eye on even though they haven't tripped the filters. Iceni has the ability to produce an at-a-glance report, showing a snapshot of the images that a user has been looking at. With these reports you can quickly spot questionable content which might otherwise have been missed. The images reports are also great for the unfortunate situation where you need to present evidence that someone has been misusing the school's computers. So we'll start at the Iceni dashboard. We go into Reports and then Web Proxy. Select Images from the menu on the left. As with most of the reports, you can fill in as much or as little information as you like to narrow down the scope of the report. I'm just going to put in the username of the student I want to check up on, but you could also add in the IP address of the workstation if you know that. Or you could even put in just the workstation IP and leave the username blank if you think someone was up to no good on that machine, but you're not sure who. We'll need to pick a date range to look at, so I'm going to use a quick dates drop down and get a report on yesterday's activity. A report that displays all of the images would be far too big to be useful. So the bottom two options let us tune how the Iceni decides which images to show us. The first is just a limit on the total number of images in the report. We'll turn this right up to 5,000 this time. The next option limits the number of images from the same web page. This last option helps us get a more rounded view of what the user has been doing, rather than swamping the report with the contents of only one or two web pages. We'll leave this set to 25. We can quickly look down the report and see what kind of things the user has been looking at. There doesn't seem to be anything too concerning here, although we can click any of these images for more information. It looks like this image is from a Daily Mail article. It also looks like the administrator has whitelisted the Daily Mail website, so this wouldn't be blocked by the filter. Let's click on another picture here and see what information we get. So as you can see, we have the usual information such as the time the request was made, the username, and the IP address of the machine the user was using. As we just saw, any overrides that have been applied will also be shown here. It tells us the address of the image itself and the address of the web page it came from. By clicking the referrer link, we can visit the page that the user was looking at. So we can see that the user was searching Bing images for the Russian Buran spacecraft. Exporting this report so that you can present it as evidence, for example, is easy. Just click the Send this report by email icon, enter your email address, select PDF from the format drop-down, and the PDF will be emailed to you. You can also schedule the report to be automatically rerun on a regular basis by using the Automate this report icon. Leaving the format as email notification will mean it will email you a link to each report that you can look at in your browser. PDF will send a copy of the report in PDF format. And that's it. I hope this video has been useful. If you have any questions, you can email support@opendium.com or call our usual support number. You can subscribe to our Twitter feed at twitter.com/opendium to get notifications on new tutorials and general information about Opendium. Or visit our website at opendium.com.